G'day, this is Central Coast Newspaper's Weekly News 5 at 5 for the first week of October 2022. In the bulletin this week, the Premier opens part of Wyong Hospital, A-League season kicks off at our stadium, speculation on another rate rise, the Wildlife Warrior launches a book, we have our garden tips. Premier Dominic Perrottet made a lightning visit to the coast on Friday morning to open a new wing of the Wyong Hospital. The Susie Ute A-League season commences on Saturday evening, October 8 at Central Coast Stadium. We thought we'd speak with head coach for the Mariners, Nick Montgomery, about the team's prospects this year.
Exciting times ahead. It's been a long off-season, but yeah, the boys are ready. We've had a really good pre-season. Just can't wait for the A-League to get started, but yeah, it can be strange. 6 games in, then there's a break in the World Cup, so plenty to be excited about for every football fan in the country. Get off your chairs, get out your houses, come and support the club, come and support this young, exciting team. People saw what we did last year, and really we need their support. You know, we need the stadium full.
Now, another rate rise could be on the cards for Central Coast Council and their residents if Council decides to apply for a 3.8% rate peg rise, which has been approved by the Independent Pricing and Regulatory Tribunal. IPART Chair Carmel Donnelly said higher inflation means that councils are facing increased costs in delivering services. So IPART has now set the rate peg for Central Coast Council at 3.8%. Now, we've reached out to the council for comment and await a reply from the administrator next week. Now, Tim Faulkner has had his eyes glued on things that slither, climb, claw, wrap, snake, shake, hop and burrow. And we caught up with him at his book launch this week.
It's enabled me again to have a platform to be able to share my passion for things like this.
It's wonderful.
With the world. Look, the reality in Australia is that we're losing our wildlife at an incredible rate. We're a really developed country and we've got the worst mammal extinction rate on earth. Our national parks are full of feral pests and they're silent assassins. My dream would be that every Australian reads it.
Yeah.
But more than that is that parents read it with their kids.
And gardens are blooming or drowning across the region. Our gardening guru, Sherilyn Darcy, has some tips for all of us.
Warmer spring weather and rain spell an increase in unwanted garden pests. A safe way to protect your veggie garden is by popping in a few sacrificial plants away from your main crops. Caterpillars love nasturtiums, while snails and slugs will head straight for lettuce and leafy greens. Keeping chickens will also help if you can manage them. They love snails and slugs as well as a host of other insects. A bird bath and flowering natives will also invite the local birds in, who will keep the bug population right down at your place.
Now, all of these stories and many more written by local journalists can be found on our news website, coastcommunitynews.com.au, and of course in this week's newsprint edition of the Coast Community News. Now remember, you can find us via your mobile phone's Google News and Apple News apps with fresh local stories published every day. And of course, you can subscribe to our weekly email newsletter via our website. Follow our socials if you like on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for brief updates throughout the week. And of course, listen in to our bulletin on Radio 50 Plus 93.3 FM throughout the weekend. I'm David Abrahams and have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in.